Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Easy Finance channel, where we make financial education simple and easy to understand for everybody. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever bought something, brought it home, looked at it, and thought, why on earth did I buy this? Maybe it was a shirt that looked great in the store, but never made it out of your closet. Maybe it was a new gadget that promised to change your life, but now sits in a drawer untouched. Or maybe it was that online order at midnight, fast, exciting, and now sitting in a package you don't even want to open. If you felt that way, you're not alone. In fact, studies say that up to 80% of our purchases are made on impulse. Not because we planned them, not because we truly needed them, but because in that moment, we just felt like it. And that moment, that's the trap. Today, we're going to talk about how to break free from the trap of impulsive shopping. Because while those small purchases may not seem like a big deal, they slowly eat away at your money, your savings, and your peace of mind. So stay with me until the end, and I promise, by the time this video is over, you'll know exactly how to recognize impulse buying, understand why it happens, and most importantly, how to stop it before it controls you. And if this is something you've ever struggled with, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might also need this message. Let's help each other build better financial habits, one decision at a time. The story of Mia and the pink sneakers. Let me tell you a little story about a woman named Mia. Mia is smart, hardworking, and careful with her money most of the time. But one afternoon, she walked past a store window and saw the most beautiful pink sneakers she had ever seen. They were on display like a piece of art. The lighting was perfect. The sign said, "Limited edition. Only 2 pairs left." Mia didn't plan to buy shoes that day. In fact, she had just paid her bills and promised herself to stay within her budget. But something inside her whispered, "Just try them on." What's the harm? So she did, and they fit like a dream. She felt stylish, confident, and excited. She swiped her card, walked out with a shiny bag, and for a moment, everything felt amazing. But later that night, as she checked her bank account, that excitement faded. She realized she had dipped into her savings. She remembered she already had 3 pairs of sneakers at home, one of them almost exactly like the new ones. The next day, the pink sneakers stayed in the box. This story is not really about shoes. It's about what happens when emotion takes over logic, when desire pushes past discipline, and when the thrill of buying replaces the habit of thinking. That's impulsive shopping, and it happens to all of us. Impulse shopping doesn't start with a product. It starts with a feeling. Sometimes it's boredom. You're scrolling through your phone, and suddenly there's an ad for something that looks just right. Sometimes it's stress, a long day, a tough week, and the thought of buying something new feels like a small reward, a way to feel better. Sometimes it's loneliness or excitement or the need to keep up with others. The truth is, our emotions play a huge role in the way we spend, and marketers know this. That's why stores smell like fresh coffee, play upbeat music, and show people smiling and living their best lives, all while holding the product they want to sell you. That moment, the emotional, feel-good, "I deserve this" moment, is where we lose control. And it doesn't just cost money, it costs clarity, it costs confidence, it costs us the bigger goals we're trying to reach. Because every time we buy without thinking, we trade a small moment of pleasure for a future of stress. Why we keep falling into the trap. The hard part is that impulse shopping feels good. At first, that dopamine hit when you click buy now, the little thrill when the delivery arrives, the smile when someone compliments your new jacket. It's fun, it's quick, and it's satisfying. But here's the truth nobody tells you. The satisfaction doesn't last. That new item becomes old. That excitement fades. And often, what's left is guilt, clutter, and a shrinking bank balance. We fall into the trap because we confuse buying with happiness. But happiness doesn't live in shopping bags. It lives in peace of mind, in knowing that your money's going where you want it to go, in watching your savings grow, your goals come closer, and your stress go down. So the next time you feel the urge to buy something right now, pause and ask yourself, is this really what I want, or is this just what I feel in this moment? And if you're finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who might be one click away from another impulse purchase. Meet Carlos, the online shopper. Carlos had a routine. Every night after dinner, he would sit on the couch and scroll through online shops. Sometimes electronics, sometimes clothing, sometimes things he didn't even know he wanted until the ad popped up. He told himself it was just for fun, but slowly his cart filled up. One day it was a phone case, the next it was a Bluetooth speaker, then a smartwatch that promised to help him stay fit, even though he barely worked out. At the end of the month, Carlos was shocked when his credit card bill came in. It was more than double what he expected, and that's when it hit him. None of those purchases were planned, none of them were urgent, and none of them truly added value to his life. Carlos didn't need a bigger salary. He needed a better relationship with his spending habits. He made a rule: no late-night purchases. If he wanted something, he had to wait 24 hours and decide again the next day. And just like that, things began to change. Because when you give yourself time, you take back control. So, how do we stop? Breaking free from impulsive shopping doesn't mean never buying anything fun again. It means choosing intentionally, not emotionally. It means recognizing the moment, stepping back, and asking the right questions. Do I really need this? Can I afford it without guilt? Will this matter a week from now? Am I buying this because I'm emotional or because it fits into my goals? One of the most powerful things you can do is create space between the urge and the action. That space can be time. It can be a reminder on your phone. It can even be a sticky note on your credit card that says, "Is this worth it?" It may seem small, but those little moments of awareness can change everything. Because once you start thinking before spending, you start winning. Impulsive shopping is not just about money, it's about freedom. Every dollar you spend without thinking is a dollar that could have gone towards something greater. A trip you've dreamed of, a debt you want to pay off, a safety net for your family, or just the peace of knowing you're in control. You work hard for your money. Don't let emotions, marketing, or boredom decide how it's used. Let you decide. Build a life where every purchase feels right, not rushed, where your bank account reflects your values, not your moods, where you can walk past the pink sneakers, smile, and say, "Not today." That's real power. That's financial freedom. So the next time you feel that little voice whisper, "Just buy it," pause. Take a breath. Give yourself a moment. You deserve joy, yes. You deserve comfort, absolutely. But you also deserve peace. You deserve goals that aren't always delayed by temptations, and you deserve a bank account that reflects wisdom, not regret. Impulse shopping might feel good today, but building healthy financial habits feels better for a lifetime. If this message spoke to you, please take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the Easy Finance channel, and share this with someone who might be stuck in the same trap. Let's help each other grow, save, and spend wisely. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to learn, to reflect, and to improve. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay kind, stay curious, and stay financially smart.